Hi, welcome to another episode of Creatives.
And beyond.
All right.
So where are we?
On our new studio.
Okay, so this is our new studio.
Our new studio, yes.
Is it approved to you?
It's approved.
Yeah. We have friends that help us.
Cameraman.
The cameraman, Nathan. Yeah,
Shout out. We decided to do this so we can help those aspiring content creators that want to create their own podcast.
So they can do their podcast here.
They can do their podcast here.
Also, the other people that already doing podcasts, they can do it here too.
Yes.
We have a very good atmosphere here.
Yeah.
We have great equipments.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are we going to talk about this episode?
Right. So, as I said a while ago, the reason why we created this is for aspiring content creators.
Okay.
Now, they can do it by themselves. So, but we can also offer it as a service to them so that they don't have to worry about everything, about the production,
Yeah.
the setup, the
Everything
place.
everything is all set up. They just do their podcast.
They will just sit here, talk about their topic.
Okay.
That's it. We will handle the video editing and
Production side.
distribution.
Yeah. Also production side. Yeah. Also distribution. Yeah.
Distribution, cameras, everything.
Yeah. Everything.
Just in case that they are not yet ready for that kind of setup. This episode is for those people
Okay. Okay.
so that they can do it on their own. We will begin on the most important parts.
Okay. So
Which is?
these are the basics.
Basics.
Okay.
The most common questions that people have when they want to start in content creation. So I believe there are two questions or there are two parts when you want to create a content. First is you need to capture something like this.
Okay. So you need the camera.
You need the camera.
So any camera will do.
That's what we will talk about.
Okay.
So first production and then second is video editing,
Post processing side.
post processing.
Okay.
So they need those two things to do a content.
Yeah.
All right?
Any content,
Any
not
content.
just podcast,
Yes.
including vlogs, shorts, any.
Not anything yet,
Okay.
but they can start already.
Okay.
Especially if they only have phones,
Mm-mm.
smartphones. They can start already creating contents. But they cannot do like cinema quality yet.
Okay.
So they can do like podcasts,
Mm-mm.
something like this talking head, giving advice on TikTok. We're seeing a lot of those kind of videos. So that part, it can be easy. It can be also complicated,
Okay.
which is your expertise.
Are we gonna complicate things yet? Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
So we'll start on the basic.
We will start on the basics. So,
Okay.
on the production side, for them to create content, they need something that they can edit.
Okay.
So they need to, for example, I love watching One Piece anime.
Mm-mm.
So I can talk about that in front of my camera. I can
Okay.
just use my smartphone. That easy. Production done.
Yeah.
Then the second thing is a bit challenging because there are a lot of things you need to consider, which is the video editing part. We will dive in on video editing on this episode. I have questions listed here. These are the most questions that I receive when they're asking about video editing. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Are you ready?
Okay. Are you ready? All right.
Let's go.
Okay. So, first question is what hardware do you need to start in
Okay.
video editing?
For me, you can start on entry level
Mhm.
hardware. It depends on what kind of video are you editing. If you are just editing 1080p, most of the phones now can record 1080p.
Yeah.
You don't need a
High-end.
very powerful PC. It's just an overkill.
That's
You don't need all those powers. You can start on, let's say, an entry level PC. But I suggest you have graphics card if you're a PC user
Mhm.
or laptop user.
Yeah.
It can be as low as 1050 series, around like that.
1050 series.
Yeah. As long as it has a graphics processor.
Mhm.
Because on video editing, most of it uses graphics power.
Yeah.
Most of PCs or laptops now has graphics card because nowadays those cards prices goes down.
Mm.
Those are around 3 generations GPUs pass. So you can do very good video editing on those hardware.
Right.
If you're a PC user, you need the whole system unit.
Mhm.
That includes graphics card, number
Mhm.
one. And then next, you need also to consider CPU power.
Mm.
Because some of the video editing power also comes from CPU.
CPU. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to balance things.
Mhm.
You cannot just buy a very powerful CPU
Exactly.
and then have a very slow graphics card or let's say very old graphics card because this might affect what you call bottlenecking.
Right.
So you have a powerful CPU, it cannot do its job very
Mhm.
well because you are hindered by your graphics card.
Yeah. So you
So
just wasted money.
yeah, you just wasted money on this
Mhm.
CPU, this powerful CPU.
Mhm.
So you just need to balance things.
Right.
I can give example. If you have, let's say, Ryzen series
Mhm.
around, we can say 3000 series.
Mhm.
3000 series is around. You can buy Ryzen 5
Mhm.
around five to 6 or 8,000
Mhm.
pesos.
Pesos.
Pesos. This
Okay.
is pesos, and then you can get GPU. You can go. I suggest you go on Nvidia.
How much dollars that? 8,005
8,000 around $150.
$150.
Yeah,
Yes.
around like that.
Okay.
And then you can buy 1660.
Mm.
1660 NVIDIA graphics card. And then
Is that a good
yeah,
combination?
that's a very good combination
Okay.
because there's no bottlenecking on those
Right.
hardware. So there's a lot of combinations. Depends on your budget. Just make sure when you buy CPU, it does not bottleneck your GPU or vice versa.
Yeah.
When you buy GPU, doesn't bottleneck your CPU.
As you mentioned, there are a lot of combinations,
Yeah.
and it depends on their budget. So
Yeah.
if they have budget, they can search
Yeah.
on what specs, and then they can search on Google
Yeah.
if it is bottlenecking
Yeah.
something.
There's a lot of information right now. We're just giving you these ideas for not to go all out on CPU or go all out on GPU.
Right.
You need to balance things, especially if you're on a budget.
Mhm.
But if you have a big budget, go buy the latest and greatest. But
Yeah.
if you're on a budget, you just need to balance these things out. And then, yeah, after you choose your CPU and GPU,
Mhm.
you need also to consider motherboard
Mhm.
on inputs and outputs,
Mhm.
especially if you're using USB. You can use Type C, Thunderbolt, or something.
Mhm.
If you need those ports, you need to buy this called motherboard that has this capabilities.
Right. Mhm.
So it depends also on what you need. If you just use USB 3 and that's okay with you, you can go on very low cost motherboard. There's a lot of out there that supports this already.
Right.
Gone are the days that those plugs has a VGA and then the PS2 plugs.
Yes.
I don't see motherboards
With those
ports because the basic now is USB 3, I think.
Got it.
And then you need also to consider your CPU
Mhm.
on what socket is your CPU, and then it
I
should
think
match
that's
your
the main thing.
yeah, it should match also your board.
Yeah.
So if you go to Ryzen, just double check if the board matches your CPU socket, or if you, especially on Intel,
Right.
because I think every two or one model of this Intel, the socket is different.
And then the next thing is RAM.
Yeah, RAM, especially. It's just to make your files accessibility faster.
Mm.
So it caches this memory, a short-term memory, to process your files that are saved on your SSD or hard drive. If you're doing video editing, I think I suggest you go 16 GB
Minimum. Yeah.
and up. If you have budget, go on 32.
Yes.
But if you're tight on budget, 16 is minimum. So you need to have this RAM. And then The next thing is SSD. This is also very important
Mm-hmm.
because we are accessing large files.
Yes.
Because videos, even though they are just 1080p, some of them are large files.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a fast SSD so you can access faster your footages.
Yeah.
You will not wait eternity just to wait it for it to load,
Right.
and then that kills creativity for me.
Exactly.
If you're waiting too long for your footage to load up, your PC stops working because it's trying to read these files.
Mm.
So at least have an SSD. Don't use
Yeah.
HDD.
So I think that's the alternative for SSD.
Yeah.
It's the HDD.
Yeah, but this HDD are used nowadays just for storage.
Just for backup.
Yeah, for storage only. But if you're editing drive, you need to have SSD.
Mm-hmm.
Because this, even though if you have a very fast CPU and GPU, if your SSD is very slow, your editing experience will not be that great.
Yeah.
So at least have an SSD.
It's very important, right?
Yeah.
You have powerful CPU, GPU, but
Yeah.
you have
HDD only.
Yeah.
You will load your files around 5 minutes before it opens.
Yeah.
So have at least an SSD.
Okay.
SSD are gone cheaper right now.
Yeah.
You can have 1 terabyte of SSD on a cheap price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the more faster they are, the more expensive.
Yeah, but you know you don't need this very fast.
Mm.
Just what I said to you, right?
Yeah, I think I was purchasing like the 7,000 Mbps.
Yeah, Mbps. You will not use all those
Yeah.
power. You're gonna use that power if you have an server type
Mm-hmm.
PC, when there's a lot of editors accessing these files at the same time in a single drive.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just a single user, you don't need that. I think 3000 Mbps is fast enough, or
Mm-hmm.
I think that's more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
So you can cheap out on these things, but just buy a good, reputable brand, because these are storage files.
Yeah.
I got experience once
Mm-hmm.
that when I saved my files, and
Yeah.
then they got corrupted.
Oh.
So I lost all those files, around 4 terabytes of files archives, so I cannot recover it. So just don't buy an cheap and unknown brand of
Mm-hmm.
SSD. You might suffer
A lot.
in the long run, yeah.
Mhm.
So just buy reputable brand of SSD. There's a lot. SanDisk, Crucial, Gigabyte, yeah. Just choose what's on your budget. So I think our PC is built. That is on a PC side.
Ah.
But if you're going on a laptop, you will just buy it pre-built, even though it's a Windows computer or MacBook.
Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure your laptop has a graphics processor, not just built-in processor.
Uh-huh.
So
I think we will go there.
yeah.
And I just want to add, if they really on tight budget,
Okay.
they can do the minimum requirements at least.
At least have the minimum requirements.
They can get that from this website.
Yeah.
What's the website?
Any
Adobe.
Yeah, any software has a minimum requirement. Just check
Yes.
it on their website.
Yes. So on Adobe website,
Yeah.
just search on Google Adobe
Yeah.
Adobe Premiere Pro system requirements. For sure, it's the first one that will appear.
It will pop up.
And just make sure it's from Adobe.
Yeah.
And then it will show you the minimum requirements, and then also what kind of editing you will do.
Yeah.
I think there are suggestions.
Yeah.
So they can
if you just editing 1080p, or you need to edit 4K,
yes,
etc. Yeah.
there. And then getting an idea about the minimum requirements, then you can then apply what we just talked about, deciding which CPU,
Yeah, you will go through.
motherboard,
Yeah.
GPU, RAM. Okay.
I think we covered the basic hardware.
Basic hardware. Now, for the next question, laptop or PC?
It depends on what kind of editor you are.
How about for you?
For me, I just edit at home,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't need my editing rig to be mobile.
Exactly.
So I go on PC. because PC are less expensive than
Mhm.
laptop, and then has more power
Mhm.
because it has more cooling power. You can go all the settings maximum
Mhm.
on PC and it will not overheat.
That's right.
That's the problem of laptop. If you have a overheating on laptop, it will throttle down your processor. There's pros also on using a laptop, especially if you're traveling.
Mhm.
You travel a lot, or you need to go to different places, and then you need also to edit. So you need a laptop. So it depends on what do you need.
But for you,
For me, it's
it's
a
a
PC.
PC
Yeah,
because it's more
it's more
powerful,
powerful. Yeah,
cheaper.
because I edit a lot of 4K's video, so a lot of processing is required.
A lot of people are getting confused about this thing. For example, they see GPU in a PC which is 3060, for example,
Okay.
and then they have a laptop which has GPU of 3060. They are thinking that they have the same power,
Okay.
but it's not, right?
Let us explain about that.
Yeah,
The 3060 on a laptop, it's a mobile version.
right.
That is a 3060M. And also the CPU, it's also a mobile version.
Mm.
If you have a Ryzen 9 on, let's say, 10800K, HK, I think HK is for laptop. That's a mobile version. So
Exactly.
that is a throttled down from the desktop version. Why? Because of cooling.
Mm-hmm.
You will see laptops nowadays are very thin.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have any cooling or sufficient cooling. I think it does. They have fans, but that's not sufficient. You can see 4090 nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It's as big as your
Yeah.
entire case.
Yes.
Why? Because of the cooling.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a 4090 on a laptop, a very small laptop, they throttled down.
Mm-hmm.
So meaning less processing power and less memory.
Mm-hmm.
But they are called 4090 at the same time, but those are mobile version. So if you have a laptop, you can say it's 4090. Why it's still slow? Because of that. It's not the full power or the full potential of 4090. So most of laptops are mobile version of desktop
Right.
GPU and CPU.
Right. So that's why if you are just editing at home, just get a PC
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
more powerful.
You don't need the laptop at home.
Yeah.
Depends on you if you want editing at your couch, at your bed.
I
You can
don't
get a laptop.
Yeah, you can see on some videos freelancer editing on their lap.
Yeah, yeah.
But dude, that's not sustainable.
Yeah, you will just do that around 5 minutes and then your body will ache or your back will
Yes.
ache.
Or your wrist.
Yeah. That's not ergonomic.
You need the proper chair,
Yeah.
proper table.
Yeah. Some of the editors are also editing standing
Mm-hmm.
because I think sitting very long also it's a health risk.
Mm-hmm.
So they promote sit stand desk.
Exactly. Correct.
So if you're just editing at home, just get a PC. It's less expensive and more powerful. But if you're traveling a lot and then need a mobile editing rig, get
Yeah.
a laptop. That's,
Exactly.
That's my main goal. That's why I also have a laptop also.
Mm.
If I just travel or I need to travel and need to go somewhere, I can still edit on the go. That's my, at least I have a budget on that. But if you don't have budget and you need to pick one, just get what you need. Okay.
Which is for you when you are editing at home, it's PC.
It's PC. But
Okay.
if you're editing
For
outside
me,
your home, like
Yeah.
you, I think you go anywhere,
yeah.
everywhere, you need a laptop.
Yeah, so there. So Gab prefer a PC, but
Yeah.
me I prefer laptop.
Yeah.
Because I travel a lot.
Yeah.
So I know that it's not powerful as PC, but I need to sacrifice that.
Yes.
So at least I can do something while
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
traveling.
That's the main goal.
Mm,
At least you can do your thing even though you're traveling.
yeah.
So get a laptop. And I think laptop nowadays are still powerful enough.
Yes. Just to close that up, yeah, Gab, PC, me laptop because
Yeah.
I travel a lot. So it's up to you guys what you need at
Yeah.
this moment.
Okay.
Don't think about is it powerful enough? I
Yes.
think will you be able to edit in the first place?
Yes. Yes.
Right. So you need power, but you are traveling
Yeah.
daily or frequent.
You
You
will
can't
not
edit.
edit anything.
You will not be able to
You
edit
have a
it.
very powerful PC, but you cannot bring that on your travel.
Yes.
Yeah,
Eh,
then no video output for you.
No video output. Just buy a laptop.
Yeah,
You sacrifice a little bit of
yeah,
power,
power.
but you will be able to still edit.
Yeah, that's the main goal.
That's the
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. Next question. If you want a PC,
Okay.
what build or what brand would you recommend?
For me, Asus number one.
Asus.
Asus number one. Sponsor. No. A long time ago, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I had experience on different brands
Mm-hmm.
because both of us, what you call this? We work at computer cafes, right?
Yeah.
So we know those very crappy brands. We will not just say them,
Mm-hmm.
but we know those brands. And for me, as of now, Asus has the best hardware, has the best support if you need support, if you have problem on your stuff. Because Asus has a premium, it's like an Apple tax. Asus has also that has Asus tax, we can call it.
Mm.
But it's a very good hardware. For me, I haven't got any problems on my PC that is around 3 years old. 3 years old
3
PC.
years old PC you built and
I built myself. Yeah.
more on it's all Asus.
All Asus,
Wow.
including the case,
Including the keys.
including the wires,
Mm-hmm.
including the logos. It's basically Asus all out. So for me, Asus number one.
All right.
For you.
But yeah, before me, what did you love about Asus?
Yeah,
The
the build quality, bro.
build quality.
It's just premium. You can take any brand there and then compare to Asus. You will see the difference
Wow.
just by looking at it and touching it. The reliability is very good. Also the software, the support you get. I got a 3-year-old PC still getting a update
Mm-hmm.
from Asus. The hardware itself, because when you got PC, every hardware has a update
Mm-hmm.
every now and then. It's a 3-year-old PC still got the support from Asus.
Nice.
Yeah, I enjoy Asus, but it is a little bit expensive.
Mm.
I can say that. If you have the budget, just go all out.
So for you, it's Asus number one.
Asus number one.
All
And
right.
also like the looks. It's like a little bit gamery
Mm.
style. Unlike other brand like Gigabyte, it's some more like sleek look
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. We're gamers, bro.
Gamers. It has that aggressive look.
Yeah, aggressive look, very sharp or pointy edges. So I just like those look.
Nice. All right. So
Asus.
yeah, Asus.
And then
This is our third episode.
third episode, Asus became a man.
All right.
Okay.
So for me, since I prefer laptop,
Okay.
and then my very first laptop is Acer.
Okay.
I purchased 3 MSI.
Mm-mm.
So my Acer is i9 3060 and I purchased 3 MSI i5 10th gen with 3050 GPU
Okay.
for my editors.
Okay. So your editors are using
MSI.
MSI.
So
Okay.
here's the feedback.
Okay.
Acer's very cheap.
Yeah, I know.
It's very cheap. And then you get 2 years warranty.
Okay, you got 2 years. Why?
2 years warranty. And then for MSI, it's very it's expensive.
Okay.
And then your warranty is just 6 months.
Okay.
Expensive plus 6 months.
6 months warranty only.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I bought another Acer which is, I think it's the same level with the MSI because it's i5, just 11th gen,
Mm-hmm.
but they're the same GPU 3050.
Okay.
Both Acer had an issue with the LCD.
Okay. So you use your warranty.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
good thing about Acer. It's cheap. It
Mm.
has 2 years warranty.
Mm.
They replace the
Mm.
LCD. It's hassle free as long as you did not damage it
Okay.
physically.
How long does it take to do this repair?
Mine took just 4 days or 3
Okay.
days. It's very quick.
Yeah, I think that's quick enough
Mhm.
because even MacBook might sit on the repair shop around weeks or months just
Mhm.
waiting for these parts.
Right.
But yeah, Acer has a good support, huh?
Yeah, two
Yeah,
LCDs,
technical support is good.
different model.
Okay.
One is high end
Mm.
because it's i9 11th gen.
Mm.
The other one is i5 11th gen.
Okay. So when you're buying this hardware, you can also consider warranty. Yeah,
Warranty,
if it gives you longer warranty,
right?
I think it's better because you might not know when will this, especially these are gadgets,
Mhm.
it will fail. It will fail
Yeah,
one thing or another. So you need a good warranty coverage for this.
yes. And the MSI,
Mm-hmm.
no issues at all.
Okay.
Even single issue on 3 laptops.
3 laptops. Okay.
Okay, so 2 laptops Acer, both damaged.
Okay.
3
MSI.
3 MSI, all good.
All goods until
But-
now.
Until now.
Okay.
So 6 months only warranty.
Okay.
The catch there, what if
Yeah.
there is a
Yeah. There's an issue.
factory defect
Yeah.
and it's only 6 months warranty? So
You
will
you just got lucky. Your 3 MSI has no factory defects.
yes.
So,
I
okay.
think even the most expensive laptop, they cannot guarantee
Yeah.
that it will not have any factory
Yeah,
defect.
yeah. Even Apple, my MacBook Pro, when I
Mm.
purchased it, the charging cable,
Mm,
stops working around 2 weeks.
mm,
It's a MacBook.
yeah.
And then they replace it. They replace it within 3 weeks.
No.
So what if I don't have any other cables? Will I be able to use my MacBook?
Yeah.
You need to purchase it.
Mm,
But luckily, I have a spare cable
spare cable.
for
yes.
charging. So what if, right? You don't have. You will purchase another one. This will
Mm.
add up on the cost. But yeah.
And what if it's a major issue,
Yeah, what if it's a board
board issue?
or anything?
Even if it is factory defect,
Yeah.
outside warranty, they
Yeah, I have friends that the warranty of their MacBook is still valid,
mm,
but they diagnose something on it, and then the warranty or the tech that checked it said it's not under the warranty policy.
mm,
So he need to pay around 40-ish
40K.
K just to replace that part.
Yeah.
But the laptop is still in warranty. Why is
Mm.
that? So there's a lot of cons also if you buy these premium products.
Yeah.
So there's a risk also.
Yeah.
So when purchasing laptop, you need to consider also that warranty.
Yeah. So for me, even 100% of my Acers have factory defect.
At least you have warranty.
I have warranty. They replace it
Yeah.
immediately without those kind of checking.
Yeah.
If they don't see any damage, they
Yeah.
just replace it right
Yeah.
away. And that's why I upgraded to new laptop now.
Mm.
It's i5 13th gen
Still Acer.
4060. I choose
Acer.
I
Still.
chose Acer.
So because you have a good experience on the
Warranty.
technical support.
Yes, technical support. And they now have 3 years warranty.
The one you purchased.
Yes.
It has 3 years warranty.
3
Yeah,
years warranty.
That's better.
Yeah.
You can rest assured that your PC will work within these 3 years.
Within these 3
Yeah.
years, I think I will be able to have return on investment
Yeah,
within that
that's
time
ROI
frame, right?
within the time frame.
I'm assured.
Yeah.
So it's a warranty. It's really a
Yeah,
warranty.
it's
for
really
me.
a warranty. Then, as you said, they have a very good tech support. So,
Yeah. So
It's good.
Acer, keep it up.
Acer,
Keep it up, right?
Yeah. make it 5 years warranty. I will buy Acer. Yeah, because this MacBook has only 1 year warranty.
Yeah.
And then, just what you said, what if it
Mm.
dies on me after this 1 year?
So you just use it.
Yeah.
You were able to use it just
I
1 year.
will just throw it away and buy Acer and that
Yeah,
when
be-
that comes. No. No, just don't die it on me.
So that's for me. I'll go for Acer.
There's a lot of consideration when you're purchasing these gadgets.
Yeah.
Especially these gadgets are made to be broken. Should we say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, consider guys. Acer, that's good thing.
Yeah. And if you will look around, they cannot match the price
Yeah,
Acer is giving out.
Acer is very cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think the build quality is also good, right?
Right now, yeah. I have now the Predator, which is i5
Yeah.
13
Ah,
Gen.
you bought a Predator.
Yeah, Predator.
You're a mamau.
Yeah, the build quality is really
It's good.
nice.
Okay.
I can feel
So-
that it's premium now.
You can suggest it to our viewers that they can go on Acer.
Yeah, I would suggest because I can assure that you have 3 years warranty,
Yeah. That's the main assurance.
and then you can get the most out of your
Yeah.
buck.
Yeah, because it's cheap,
Cheap.
and as you said, it has a good build quality.
Yeah,
It's
premium
premium
quality.
quality. Yeah.
Like the i9 13th gen version of Predator is really good. I was about to purchase it,
So
but
why don't you go to the i9?
budget.
Okay.
I'm
So that's the
considering-
consideration we're
Yes.
talking here.
But if they have budget,
Yeah.
they
Go
can
all out.
go
Go crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, consider your budget, guys. Don't go broke on buying these things.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Awesome. So
That's a lot of information, I think.
yeah, I think that's enough for our part 1.
Yeah, for the part 1 of this topic.
Yeah.
So, I think there will be a part 2
Part 2, yes.
continuation
Mhm.
because I think this is a very long video.
Yeah.
We need the part 2. So, I think that's good.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you, guys.
watching. See you on the next episode.
Peace, guys.